AMD up 137%. Okay, so I don't want to sell you on the past of what Marvell Technologies has done. Again, there's big shorts out there, Michael Burry. There's several bears that don't like these stocks. But again, I believe Marvell Technologies can go another 50% from 200 to 250 or $300 a share. All right, so that's where I think it'll be. 6 months to 2 years, I think somewhere in that range. All right, so Marvell Technologies, I think they report mid-August. Let's take a look. Okay, Marvell Technologies set to report on August 27th. So that would be right around the time of AMD. Again, you may want to take a position now, start nibbling. If you got $100 and you want to put $25 in it, I would say get involved with Marvell Technologies. I think the entry point for Marvell Technologies is basically this $100 per share. I think $200 is a fair price on Marvell Technologies. All right. Now, would I like it lower? Of course, I would love to see Marvell Technologies at like 185. But again, I think this stock can go to 300. Give it 6 months to a year if you can hold that long. But Marvell Technologies, again, is part of the connectivity of the network inside the data centers, connecting several thousand GPUs. All right. Again, this stock's been very powerful the last 6 months. They've been up over 112%. So again, they've done their work. But I believe the artificial intelligence game is not over. This is just the beginning. All right. So again, Marvell Technologies, I like it. They're set to report August 27th. Lastly, I want to talk about a website that I like to use. It's called stockcharts.com. Okay, check out stockcharts.com. It's a great site to check out your stock that you're interested in buying. Okay, so use this. It's a very valuable site. Go to stock charts, enter in whichever ticker you like. For example, this is Marvell Technologies. We're taking a look at Marvell Technologies right now, trading at $194 per share. Again, now, what you want to look at is the moving day average. We have the 200-day moving average at $132. So that would definitely be a safe place. That's this line right here, trading at $132 per share. Then we have the 50-day trading at $239 per share. Now, I would say the 132-day is more safer. The average share price for 200 days is $132 per share. So we know it's not, we know that if the stock is, the 50-day average in this case is trading at $222 per share, we know that's not the entry point. Okay. So you have the RSI trading right here in the mid. It's not bumping up against the line. So Marvell Technologies, if you could get it as low as 132 would be great. But we know the highest mark that you don't want to buy is 200 and something dollars per share. All right. So again, use stockcharts.com is a great way to see where you're at, where the stock is moving and where the stock has been. Use stockcharts.com, and we'll take a look at AMD as well. Okay, here we go. AMD. Again, same thing we did for Marvell Technologies. Use stockcharts.com. Type in your favorite ticker. In this case, we're looking at AMD. Again, we're talking about where to buy this stock at. And we're going to look at the 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, and the 20-day moving average. Okay, same thing as I did before. Look at the stock chart. Again, this is not a trading channel. This is an investment channel. So again, we're talking about stocks anywhere from 6 months to the next 2 years if you can hold it. All right. So the 200-day moving average for AMD is $305. Of course, you want to get the stock at its lowest. Right now, it's trading at $500 per share. You obviously don't want to buy it at the peak. You don't want to get it up here. The relative strength index. This is the RSI chart. Never buy it up here at the top. If you want to buy the stock, buy it at the bottom here. Now, anywhere in between might be a great place. All right, so we looked at the 200-day moving average for AMD is $305 per share. Of course, everybody would buy at $300 per share because it could probably go back to 500. All right, but you're not going to probably get that stock that low. All right, so you got to look at the 50-day moving average, and again, the 50-day moving average is trading at $508 per share. Okay, so this is a huge gap. All right, so if you were to safely say when you're going to enter the stock, you would definitely want to enter below 500 and above 300, but you're probably not going to get it. All right, so again, AMD has a lot of money behind it, billions of dollars, large market cap, billions of dollars, and it's similar to running a race like NVIDIA. All right, but again, you don't want to buy this stock at the top, and we could be at the top for a while, okay? Because Wall Street investors have not bought into the artificial intelligence game yet, all right? So again, they set the report next Wednesday, August 4th, all right? So you're not going to be able to, you could buy it, but if you buy it, you might be buying it at the peak, all right? So again, I like AMD for next 6 months to a year. I think they will play a huge game in the artificial intelligence race. And again, we use stock charts to tell us when to enter a stock. We use charts like this. We use this chart here to tell us if it's a good stock to buy. All right, there's two different charts. You've got the fundamental charts of AMD, and you've got the stock chart, the technical charts here that you got on stockcharts.com. You got the technicals. This is for trading, but it's also for when to enter a stock. All right, so we got the 50-day moving average, the 200-day moving average, and then the 20-day moving average. All right, and you can find all that over here if you need to. The moving average, you have the red line being the moving average 200, and then you have the green line being the 50-day, and then you've got the blue line. All right, so again, use stockcharts.com if you're not sure when to enter a stock. All right, you have two charts here. You got the RSI, and then you also have the regular chart movement. Now, I don't get into trading, but I have to know about it a little bit. I have to know the technical chart a little bit because I don't ever want to enter a stock at the top. So, AMD could go to 700, but it might reset. And we're looking at a huge reset. This thing could drop as low as $300 per share. All right, it could drop over 20%. So that's just something to think about. Again, I don't really want to get into stock charts and get into technicals just because I really like to talk about investing on this channel. I really like investing long term, 2 to 5 years, not just trades. All right, trading is exciting, but again, it's something to think about. You need both tools. You need your regular chart flow, and you actually need your technicals that we're looking at here to see whether or not it's the right time to enter a stock. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and I hope to see you on another video.